So you went from books to, attempting wholesale. That's actually similar to what I did. And I talked about this on the last podcast, is now that I've been going back into grocery now, and I'm able to look at the filters I was using 2 years ago to filter through grocery. And I was like, no wonder I wasn't having any success, because I was looking at like 20+% margins, $4 profit per unit. And it was terrible. But I also went from books, failed at books, wholesale, and then went to OA, which I think a lot of people just find a ton of success in OA.
Yeah, there's just so much low hanging fruit. Like I've been thinking about it, and as I grow, like I'm trying to learn like the wholesale distributor route a little bit more this year, like treat it as like here's where I can stick a bunch of money at 20-25% ROI, and then the OA is the really, really profitable side of the business, just so I'm not having idle money. But I think OA just has so much low hanging fruit. But yeah, like the wholesale, when I started, like it wasn't a complete failure. I actually still work with two of the companies that I found back then. A couple of those products I did find. I was going back through like some old accounting data and stuff. I was selling stuff for like 10% margin. I was like, this is not it. So I cut a lot of those accounts, but I actually do work with a couple of those accounts still. So not a
Yeah, I
bad
mean,
lead there.
that's something we talk about a lot, is not in terms of, going 100% in one or the other, but creating sort of a hybrid, right? And I think 1,000 ASINs really hit the nail on the head when he talked about how his business was constructed, right? Going deep, and the bulk of his business was the wholesale, but with OA, like 10, 15, 25%, really getting that high margin OA stuff that you can just put on almost autopilot.